So one of the key environments in my project was going to be this um, kind of sinking environment with a character falling down, and it's going to be quite prevalent at the start of the music video. And I was going about it how I was going to render it out in a rendering engine called Cycles, but then I was looking at it and looking more and more at compositing within Blender itself, and I realized that there's a really good filmmaker out there who uses Blender. His name is I am Ian Hubert, who's a really big Blender creator, and he's actually does a really lot of tutorials and how I can actually import straight my green screen footage into Blender and do all these cool things with it to make it actually have my character walk around the environment I build instead of having to put it on top of camera work and stuff I've done outside of it. Plus, as well, to track the camera, I'd prefer to use a Blender tracker within the program itself. So I decided I wanted to test out basically the syncing environment in the rendering engine Eevee and try and get the effect, which was kind of a haze in the background with some haze in the front. Um, and I think I did record the time lapse for it, but it kind of screwed up and it didn't record any of the video for it. But I did end up getting the final animation rendered. It was about 2 seconds long because, well, it's 2 seconds long because I only want to make it short because I don't want to spend too much time on it because it's only a proof of concept or a test. So it's made out of basic geometry, um, but kind of has the same feeling as what I want, which is the blue in the background, and lighting being kind of a bluish tone with pillars kind of on either side, make closing in the character in the middle. Even though there's no character in this one, I just wanted to see like actually make the environment work. I can actually use this technique and better because before I tried it out before and making mist or making haze, it never ended up turning out or working out in the end. But now I've actually made it work. I feel like this will be a viable option for the final render and the final edit, which I'm going to end up making the final environments tomorrow. I'm testing this out now though, so yeah, and I think the test was successful, and it gives me hope for the final renders. I might go a little less heavy on the haze because it does kind of, it really does unsharpen and makes everything blurry in the background. And I do want the rocks with their texture to, even though they're going to be mainly invisible and it'll just be the silhouettes of it, I do want them to somewhat be like there and seen. And this gives me a lot of hope, like I said, for the future projects.